week, we've gone a little south down to Wyoming. What's in Wyoming, you might ask? Don't worry, a lot of people wonder what's in Wyoming. I'll tell you, we're here at Yellowstone National Park. Yellowstone was the first national park in the United States, established in 1872. The park is bigger than Rhode Island and Delaware combined. There are 1,000 to 3,000 earthquakes per year, and there are over 300 active geysers in Yellowstone. The most famous of the geysers being Old Faithful.
An old geezer? I didn't know Mr. Kyle went on this trip with us.
No, Old Faithful the geyser. Although they're about the same age, Old Faithful spouts boldly water 20 times a day.
That's so cool.
Are you guys talking about Old Faithful?
I can't wait to go see it.
Yup, Old Faithful, boldly making herself known almost every hour.
Boldly? What do you mean?
Yeah, it confidently does what it's supposed to do and doesn't change for anyone.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, we can be bold too. We can be bold by saying and doing the right things, no matter the circumstance or who's watching. God's power makes us bold. God's power makes us bold.
Just like the guys that's boldly faithful and consistent, we can be too.
Exactly. We don't have to give in to peer pressure or temptation. With God's power, we can be bold.
You guys are really getting it. I bet you'll feel a little more bold if you go and visit with a few of our friends.
That sounds like a great idea. I wonder how Peggy, Richard, and Regina are doing. Who should we go see first, Brandon?
I think we should go see Chef Richard and Regina because I'm a little hungry.
Sounds good. We'll be back in a bit. See you later, Francis and Conductor Bill.
Bye.
Bye, guys. I'm gonna go see if I can collect some of that cool geyser water to go cool and clean old Bessie.
Well, I guess it's just us. Before we get going, let's hear another song from the Rocky Rockers.
Hey Chef Richard, it's good to see you again.
I heard you might have a bold snack for us today.
Wheat is one of my boldest creations yet. Today, we are making coal crunch.
Coal? You can't eat coal.
Oh, don't you worry. I only make the best for my customers, and it's not real coal. But you can trick your friends into thinking that you're bold while eating coal.
Oh, phew. I'm glad it's not real coal. What are we making then?
Let me show you. Hey guys, today we're going to be making coal crunchers. But today's snack is going to be using a microwave, so you're going to need to get your parents' permission and their help to use it. We're going to start off by using a bowl, some mini marshmallows, some butter, Oreos, Cocoa Krispies, and some black food coloring. So, for today's snack, you're going to want to put the marshmallows, butter, and black food coloring all into a microwave-safe bowl. Then, you're you're going to want to take the bolt, put it in the microwave for about a minute to a minute and a half, 60 to 90 seconds. Then, once you take it out, you want to mix it all together. Make sure it's nice and gooey. Then, once you do that, you want to add some Rice Krispies. You're going to add the Cocoa Krispies into the mix. Get it to about half and half. Then, you want to crunch up some Oreos. Get them nice and tiny. Drop them in and just mix it all together. Then you want to take it, make it into nice little balls, and then it just looks like little lumps of coal. There you have it.
Wow, this might be the best thing you've made yet.
Merci, merci. I'm glad you enjoyed. We're always cooking up something special, so make sure you stop by again.
We definitely will. Goodbye for now.
Ah!
Hi, Peggy. Did you see Old Faithful? Isn't it amazing?
It is, but so is the wildlife. Have you seen any cool animals here?
I saw some buffaloes. Those are some bold animals. They're doing their thing when nobody's around.
Yeah, they're amazing. Did you know there are 60 unique animals here at Yellowstone? And that's not including the bugs.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and today's activity is all about animals and using your imagination in a bold way.
Really? What are we doing?
You'll be creating your own animal. I want to see your imagination shine. When you're being as creative as you can be, that's when you're bold.
It's so fun dreaming up our own animal.
Yeah, thanks for such a fun activity, Peggy. We'll see you again soon.
Bye, you too.
All right, Tina, let's go board the train to make sure that we aren't late.
Sounds good.
It's that time again. Let's get going. This time I'm gonna be bold, and nothing's gonna stop our departure.
Special delivery!
Are you kidding me?
I've got a special delivery for Conductor Bill.
You're becoming more regular than Old Faithful.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I know mail, and I know this is for you. And with that, I'm off.
I bet you all know who this is. Letter from Susan. I've got to dial this in. Boop. Boop.
Hi, boys and girls, it's me, Susie again, and I've got another amazing Bible story for you today. So today's story is all about people who are bold, people who do what's right, no matter what the consequences are. Today's story is about two of Jesus' followers, Peter and John. You can find today's story in Acts 3:1, 4:31, if you want to follow along with your parents. In today's story, Peter and John went up to the temple, and outside this temple was a man who couldn't walk. The man asked Peter and John for some money. Peter said, "I'll give you something better than money. Now get up and walk." And the man stood up, and he was healed. Now the people who saw this were amazed. They couldn't believe that the man could walk. Peter and John explained that with Jesus' power, anything was possible, and that Jesus was the true Messiah who died on the cross. Peter and John knew that they could get in trouble for healing the man and talking about Jesus, but they also knew it was the right thing to do, so they were bold and did it anyways. But when they took them to trial, they couldn't argue against Peter and John, because the man who couldn't walk had been healed, and what they were saying was true. It's not actually easy to say and do the right thing sometimes. Sometimes it can actually feel impossible. But with God's power, we can be bold and do the right thing, just like Peter and John. Now I think I hear my cats calling and they want to get into my bunker, so I better go let them in. I'll see you all at your next stop.
That's Susan for you, always giving us a great message. I hope I can be bold like Peter and John. God's power makes us bold. Another great stop along the Rocky Railway, but there's even more to see. Francis, give us some power.
You got it, boss.
See you next week. All aboard. Next stop, Louisiana.